This is how God showed his love among us. He sent his one and only Son into the world that we might live through him. Take a moment and let that truth rest on you, not as something distant or formal, but as the most personal declaration ever spoken over your life. God did not wait for you to get it all together. He did not measure your performance or weigh your failures against some invisible scale. He simply loved, and that love moved. It moved all the way from heaven into the dust and noise of this world, wrapped in human skin, carrying every sorrow and every joy you would ever know. That is the kind of love that changes everything. It is not a feeling that comes and goes with the weather of your emotions. It is a decision, a sending, a giving that cost more than we can fully grasp. The Father gave the Son so that life could reach you. Real life. The kind that breathes even when circumstances feel heavy. The kind that stands when your own strength has run dry. The kind that looks at the broken pieces of a day or a season and still whispers, "There is more for you here." You were never meant to live on your own. The human heart was designed for connection with the one who made it. When the connection feels thin or distant, the days grow long and the nights grow loud with questions. Why does this hurt so much? Where is the way forward? Am I still seen? Into every one of those questions steps the same answer. He sent his Son so you might live through him. Living through him means you do not have to manufacture hope out of thin air. You receive it. You do not have to earn belonging. You step into it. You do not have to pretend the struggles are not real. You bring them into the presence of the one who already carried them. His life becomes the source that feeds your own. When your courage feels small, his courage is available. When your peace feels out of reach, his peace is already offered. When your future looks uncertain, his faithful heart remains steady. Think of the days when you wake up and the weight is already there before your feet touch the floor. The deadlines, the relationships that need mending, the quiet fears that whisper you are not enough. Those are the exact places this love was meant to meet you. God did not send his Son for the polished version of your life. He sent him for the real one, the unfinished one, the one that still has questions and scars and longings. That is where the gift lands. That is where life begins again. You are invited to stop striving as if everything depends on your own effort. The work of making a way has already been done. The Son stepped into the world so that the distance between heaven and your heart could be closed. Now the invitation is simply to receive, to trust, to lean. To let his life flow into the places where yours feels depleted. To believe that the same love that moved the Father to send is still moving toward you this very moment. There will be moments when the road feels narrow and the light seems far away. In those moments, return to this truth. God showed his love. He sent, and the purpose was clear, that you might live. Not merely exist, not merely survive. Live, fully, freely, with the quiet confidence that you are held by a love that chose you before you ever chose him. Let this settle into the quiet places of your soul. You are not an afterthought. You are not a project that failed to measure up. You are the reason the Son was sent. The love that planned that sending is still the love that watches over you, that strengthens you, that calls you forward into days filled with purpose and grace. Walk into this day knowing the source of your life is not your own limited supply. It is the endless life of the one who came for you. Draw from it, rest in it, let it reshape the way you see yourself and the way you meet whatever lies ahead. Because the love that sent the Son is the same love that keeps you now, and it will never run out. You are deeply loved. You are fully seen, and through him, you are invited to live.